Yeah, I sort of agree. I think it was good. I think it was good solid sci-fi, good television entertainment. I think it did a very nice job of like kind of rounding off all the arcs for all the characters and made everything kind of nice, tied up in a nice sweet bow. But as a finale goes, that's a little bit underwhelming, but nonetheless a good, entertaining, solid story.
I thought the finale was different. It was unusual. I think we've become accustomed as Doctor Who fans to seeing finales that are meaningful, dramatic moments.
Yeah, I think it was a much more low-key affair than what we're used to, but I'm glad of it. I feel like the last couple of finales have fallen flat in their conclusion because they've just built up to too big a, as you say, a crescendo.
A finale, nah. An episode, nah. I mean, when I first found out there was going to be Chibnall, obviously I had to take the, 6 cans of cider to watch it. I needed to have some Valium and a couple of matchsticks as well, and then I was ready.
And it was a good look at the consequences of the Doctor's actions in the first episode. The dilemma of is it right to kill a villain?
Do I have the rights?
It's very Genesis of the Daleks.
Yeah.
We were told we weren't getting a story arc, but we had obviously Tim Shaw come back, who I think's he's a proper, but he's a great villain.
And I called it. I called it last week. I said Tim Shaw would be back, and all his teeth covered glory.
Yeah. I find it difficult with the Doctor because I can't help but feel like I'm seeing glimpses of what I think will become something great.
I mean, whenever someone badmouthed Jodie Whittaker, I was always the first to defend her, but here she kind of irritated me in some areas. Like when she was like, oh, I wish I wore willies. I'd half invented willies. And come on, shout at the class. Well, that was when all the teachers stopped teaching. And I'm like, okay, just slow down, Doctor.
And I feel like with Jodie, I like where she's headed. But I can't say that there's really any one moment yet at all in everything that she's done so far in this series of 10 episodes where I'm like, yes.
Jodie, I think, has come on so fantastically as the Doctor, as you can probably tell.
I just noticed that now.
Yeah, she started off the first episode as sort of mimicking different mannerisms of the other Doctors as her personality was forming, and as the stories went on, more and more bits have added to her, and now we've got a Doctor who's more complex. She's got a fixed set of rules, but even then sometimes she does have to break them. She does get to those situations that push her beyond that.
And she had to think on her feet this time around, which is really something that I enjoyed, because it's not something that we've seen her do a lot so far. So the mad, oh my God, everything's coming down around my ears, and God, I hope it works. I hope it works. Is so very Doctorish, and we haven't seen much of that this season. That I loved it.
I think it's good though. We haven't seen enough emotional range from her this season to prove that she's a very good, capable Doctor, a very unique Doctor. I think but the best thing is, there's still more room for her to do even more great things in future seasons.
I think it was good in the respect of Graham kind of had that whole thing of, I really want to kill this person, I really want to kill this person. Actually, do you know what? I can't do it.
I thought that was a very good emotional scene.
Yeah.
Everything with Graham I did really enjoy. I enjoy the scene when he's confronting Tim Shaw. That's when Tim Shaw felt the most threatening and had the most presence to me.
Yeah.
The scene between her and Graham, where she really called him on the carpet for being, wanting revenge, that there were actual consequences. I thought that was really amazing.
For Graham, it was good. For Ryan, it's kind of good. I feel sorry for Yaz, because Yaz kind of feels like she still hasn't really had her moment. I still don't really feel like I know who she is, because all that she really is right now is a kind, inquisitive, open-minded person.
I think she's expendable. I think, if she's no work for this season, then to get rid of her.
To me,
And then keep Ryan and Graham. because they really have worked well
But
together.
they've only worked because Grace died in that first episode. If Grace didn't die in that episode, in that first episode, they might have not worked as well either.
I thought that Phyllis Logan, who's been in Downton Abbey, who played one of the two priest people that were praying, I thought that, you know, she was interesting and the guy that was with her was good.
I think we really should have had more explanation of the depth of their power, because for their power being such an integral part of the plot, not explaining it sort of felt like you were just, as you say, just turning them in to be a plot point and not really exploring them as characters, as a people.
A good friend of mine and a former leader of this group, Alan, he said a very good thing that I think is stuck in a lot of people's minds tonight. And people have said to me, certainly mine, that this series was a palate cleanser. And I think that's a very interesting idea, because I think that if Chibnall is playing the long game, wherein he is introducing these characters and deliberately being slow, deliberately not doing heavily dramatic things, deliberately not pushing us with this series, and just opens the door and playing the long game, I think I might feel okay about that.
I agree about this palate cleanser thing, because it is. But I don't know. I'm really enjoying that.
And the production values of Series 11 have really took a step up. I mean, CGI looks excellent, and the cinematography and the camera work is very cinematic. I mean, it's like something you could just put on the big screen and you'd be like, whoa, that was made for TV? Wow, we've come a long way.
Still disappointed that there's no Doctor Who to 2020 otherwise. Sad about that. Because I feel we've built up a momentum with this series.
Yeah, I
they
think
could have consolidated
there's
it
been a lot of critical acclaim, no matter the debate over viewing figures. I think there's been a lot of critical acclaim. Overall, I think Jodie's done a very good job as the first female Doctor.
Yeah.
And it's been a solid season.
I mean, Series 11 isn't the best series out there, but I still like it was a nice breath of fresh air, and you know, it's a bummer that we're not going to get another series until 2020, but hey, at least it ended on a good note.
Every season before has had like an absolute stinker that you can never watching that again.
There were a couple of weak episodes, but I think overall.
Yeah, I think it's been kind of a high average. It's not been so roller coasty.
Yeah.
Also, you didn't need a degree in plot telling to cover as a Mr. Moffat's thing. And also, as I've said before, there was no Clara. That's always good. No Clara.
And I would say, in conclusion, here's to the future of Doctor Who.